Hello everybody, it's Patricia Noel Drain. Hey, this is our first video to support our wonderful course that we're all in. The Ultimate Guide from Idea to Implementation to Income. That's right. That's all you have to do. I am making this as simple as I can. I want to also welcome you to my home office. I wanted you to see my beautiful desk that literally motivates me every day. So I went to a street of dreams one time and I saw this desk and I went, you've got to be kidding me. And this chair with Swarovski crystal in the desk and the chair. Yeah, I had to have it. If you know me, I like sparkles. Oh, really? And glitter? I didn't even realize I had it on today, but that's who I am. Your office should really support you and be structured around what you like. I love fresh flowers. I don't have them in here all the time, but I really love to have fresh flowers in my house because I work in here all the time. And I must tell you, if I didn't have it the way that I wanted it, it wouldn't be as much fun to work as it is right now. This is my place, my sanctuary to think, to write, to organize. You know, that's maybe why I don't have people over, because it's just too important to me. But you're here, and I'm going to do all the videos from right here. So here's what I want to share with you on our first video today. Remember how I said to you, it's a big puzzle that we're in, and I'm going to give you 4 pieces to this information puzzle. So I'm at the dollar store and I'm with this lady and I said, do you do puzzles? And she said, oh yeah, all the time. Keeps my head really sharp. And I said, oh wow. And so do you get the one with the box? I mean, the picture on the box? And she said, yeah, you want to get a big picture and you want to make sure there's like numbers in it or something. See, this is for a 5-year-old. There's 24 pieces. I mean, look at the pieces. I cannot believe that a little 5-year-old can do this. I think they made this too complicated for the little 5-year-old. Don't you? Well, our pieces are not like that. Wait till I show you. Here's your first piece that you get to see. Ta-da! We have 4 pieces to this puzzle. The C, it stands for, you should know this by now, you have to get crystal clear with what it is, what your message is, and who your target is that wants to hear that message. Those are the only 2 things you really have to know as a foundation. Do you know how many of us struggle with that? I want to share with you why I struggled with it. I have all this in front of me. I started buying books. Expert Secrets, fabulous books. Russell Brunson, sorry. The Millionaire Messenger. It's about what we do. We share our information with people. But you better know how to do social media, so I got that. But you better know about .com, so I got that. Well, you better know how to write copy that sells, so I got that. You better know how to launch it when it's ready. I got that. Well, I got the Circle of Profit because I knew there had to be a whole circle that I could follow. No, these are all pieces of the great big information puzzle, but they're just little pieces. Here's what I started with, and I really thought, okay, this is perfect for me. It was called Boost Your Business with Your Own e-zine. So I started putting out every single week what I considered an electronic magazine called an e-zine. I was so proud of myself, but I would only do it monthly at first. Well, I got business from it, but not as much as when you put it out weekly. So you need to start structuring around it. So I did, but that's only this much of the puzzle that we're in. So I can't wait to simplify it for us. Then I went on to 6-figure teleseminar success. Well, I do teleseminars all the time. If you know me, you know I'm on them all the time. And they're successful, and I lead people places, but I can't say it was 6 figures, but teleseminars is only this much of the puzzle. Okay, then I went to the invisible close, because I've always known it's about selling. I've always known it's about closing, but I didn't like closing. Once again, this is a big piece, but it's still only one piece. Do you see why we're starting so simple with the C? Now the next one, I got the online blueprint because I knew that if I could get online, that's where it was happening. And the blueprint, I'll read it to you because I've spent thousands of dollars. You have to choose them, just like we're saying. You have to know who your target is. You have to find them. You know, where do they live? Where do they hang out? Where are they on Facebook? Are they on LinkedIn? That whole thing. Then you have to catch them. That means get an email list going so that you have some email provider out there like MailChimp, Constant Contact. Then you have to keep them. That means you have to follow up all the time. And that's what I do with my e-zine every single week, have for 8 years. Then you have to sell them. And that's where a lot of people, they miss this whole section here because they aren't selling them anything. They're just giving them information each time. And you have to create products. And so we're doing all of that in this very simple class. She was doing it in a different way, but I wanted to get more of her online system. And by the way, fabulous teachers. All these people are fabulous. I'm not taking anything away from them, but I'm still saying these are all pieces. So when I did the online success again, this time I went into a big program, but then look at this. I went into beyond the blueprint, that blueprint I showed you. Would you say this is overwhelmed? I mean, I'm so overwhelmed with the material, I didn't even know how to begin, how to start. I would listen to everything and I would take notes. You know, I have a degree in education, and I'm glad I have that, but I'm not in the school system right now. I don't teach other than this. My education was all of this, was all the books I read, all the classes, and that's why I'm so glad you're in this course, because we have to remember to keep it simple. We have to remember that the bottom line is simplicity. The bottom line is don't overwhelm anybody. So I will promise I will not overwhelm you, even though I want to. Here's my message for today. Keep it simple. Until we meet again, it's Patricia Knoll Drain.